Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover why a small island in the Persian Gulf holds massive global importance, and how a US strike on Kharg Island, Iran's key oil hub, could disrupt energy supplies and send shockwaves through the global economy. Kharg Island is a small but strategically vital island located in the northern Persian Gulf. Despite being only a few miles long, it serves as the backbone of Iran's oil export infrastructure. Nearly 85 to 90% of Iran's crude oil exports pass through terminals on this island before being shipped to global markets. Pipelines from major Iranian oil fields transport crude to Kharg's massive storage tanks and loading facilities, where tankers collect shipments. Kharg Island sits roughly 16 to 20 miles off Iran's southwestern coast in the Persian Gulf and falls under the administration of Bushehr province. Its location is strategically significant because it lies close to major shipping routes leading to the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's most critical oil transit choke points. The islands surrounding deep waters allow large crude oil tankers to dock at offshore loading terminals, something not easily possible along much of Iran's shallow coastline. This natural advantage made Kharg the ideal location for Iran's primary oil export hub and a critical node in global energy supply chains. Kharg Island plays an outsized role in Iran's economy because it processes and ships the vast majority of the country's oil exports. Revenues from crude exports are a major source of government funding for Iran, making the island a crucial economic pillar. Experts often call it Iran's single point of failure because disrupting operations here could severely impact national income and global oil markets. Storage tanks, pipelines, and export terminals on the island handle millions of barrels of oil each day, much of which is shipped to Asian markets such as China. Any threat to Kharg Island, therefore, carries significant geopolitical and economic consequences. Kharg Island became a major focus of global attention after US forces launched strikes targeting military installations on the island amid escalating tensions with Iran. According to statements by US President Donald Trump, American forces destroyed multiple military targets on Kharg Island in what he described as one of the most powerful bombing raids in the region. However, the island's critical oil export infrastructure was deliberately spared during the operation. The strike highlights how the island's strategic importance extends beyond energy. It is also seen as a key military and geopolitical pressure point in the conflict. Despite its importance, Kharg Island is often described by analysts as Iran's Achilles heel. The reason is simple. Such a massive share of the country's oil exports flows through one small location. If the island's export terminals or storage facilities were destroyed or disabled, Iran's ability to sell crude to international markets would be severely restricted. That vulnerability has been recognized for decades. During the Iran-Iraq War, the island was repeatedly targeted in attempts to cripple Iran's oil revenues. Even today, the concentration of infrastructure on Kharg means it remains one of the most strategically sensitive sites in the region. A major strike on Kharg Island's oil facilities could trigger far-reaching global consequences. Because the island handles the overwhelming majority of Iran's oil exports, destroying its infrastructure could slash Iranian crude shipments almost overnight. The island's proximity to the Strait of Hormuz, through which roughly a fifth of global oil supply passes, amplifies the risk. Any escalation involving Kharg Island could therefore affect not just Iran, but the wider global energy market and shipping routes. Thanks for tuning into this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.